going on YouTube? I am Zach, and I am back again with another video. And guys, we all understand the dangers of the internet, especially when it comes to being a young child and all the creepy weirdos who are out there preying on these vulnerable children. Before there was all of these YouTube channels that devoted their time to catching these creeps, there was one man to rule the landscape, and that was Chris Hansen. And today we're going to take another deep dive into To Catch a Predator, to watch the man, the myth, the legend himself handle business. If you enjoyed these videos, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below what else episodes you would like for me to view. If you want me to do full episodes, shorter videos, longer videos, it's up to you guys. I'm here for you. But anyways, subscribe and let's jump into it.
Hey, I'm up here.
He's 20-year-old Cody Green, screen name Perfect Buddy Georgia. He's been chatting online with a girl posing as a 13-year-old virgin named Maddie Girl 92. He tells the decoy, "I definitely appreciate being your first." The decoy says, "Really? You don't mind I'm a virgin?" Perfect Buddy answers, "If you don't mind me taking it from you, I actually would love it and never have been with a virgin." Perfect Buddy then sends not one, but 8 different pictures of his genitals. The chat lasts for 2 days.
Do you see these pictures that this dude took of him just like sitting on his chair, just like thing out, leaning back, hands on the keyboard, just like let's say you and your romantic partner are away from each other, and they're like, "Hey, send me something nice," you know? They're just in the mood, and you're like, "I got something for you." You don't prop up in front of your computer with your hands on the keyboard and just go, "Yeah, you like that? Is that the angle you want?" You know what I'm saying? That's just bad no matter how you slice it. That's...
And then he shows up at our house.
Yeah, I made some tea and it's on the table.
He tries to follow the decoy.
Should have a seat.
Ooh, that one's that's dirty. Guys, you could tell these guys do not watch the show. Because if they did watch the show, they would know when they get beckoned from inside the house, and the girl's about to go do her laundry or something, and she's just holding the laundry basket for some reason, that something is about to go down. They're like, "Oh, I know that laundry basket," you know? Ah, man, that guy got way too comfortable. He was on the hunt.
Right in that chair.
Instead, he runs into me.
Please, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
You drove this far for no reason.
Yes, sir. I swear.
Perfect Buddy says he was really just looking for a friend, nothing more. But then his story seems to change.
Please, I swear, sir, I'm a desperate person. I need a girl in my life, and if she really wanted to be my friend, that would be all I needed from her.
She said she was 13.
She did. I'm sorry, sir. I have interest in younger girls. That has just been a fantasy of mine. And
A fantasy.
Man, this guy's all over the place. He says, I came over here for nothing. I was just looking for a friend. And it went from that to, I just need a girl in my life. And then he still tried to like play the friend card. And then he went completely left field with, "It's been a fantasy of mine." Now, bro, if it was a friendship thing, which is already creepy enough that you're looking for a young child as your friend on the internet, throwing in the "it's a fantasy," like, come on, bro.
yes, sir.
Do you know it violates Georgia law?
Yes, sir.
Did you say you are ready to have my thang in your mouth?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by that?
Are you ready to have my in your mouth? Because she was going with it. She was.
Oh, so she wanted it.
That's what it
It's
seemed
her
like to
fault.
me. It's not her fault at all.
She made you come over here.
I came here for reasons like that, but if she really didn't want it, sir, I swear to you, I would have never tried it.
At least he's honest, right? I'm not saying it's good that he did it, but at least he's honest, right? Honesty is what gets these guys in the most trouble, right? Because this guy is so unapologetic about it and so straightforward about it that I believe that there is still some, like, if we had to paint two different bright sides to this. One, I feel like when you're that unapologetic and straightforward with it, that you have the ability to potentially have the glaring wrongs that you were doing, like, shown to you in a way, maybe. But at the very least, because he's so honest, there's no way around this. There's no I didn't mean to, I wasn't going to, I didn't know what age they were. He is being so honest that there is no way that if the police were to pursue this case, that he could talk his way out of it. Right?
But if she was open to the idea,
Yes.
you would have had sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Probably, yeah. I'm sorry, I know you think it's bad, but that's what it is. And that would be probably the cleanest, best pleasure, I would say.
The cleanest, best pleasure.
Okay, I retract that first statement about being able to see the wrongs of his doings. This guy's nasty and weird, and that was creepy. And the term cleanest, best pleasure is probably one of the most disgusting things I've heard ever. And to call this guy a dummy poo-poo head would not do justice to just how goddamn awful that statement was. This guy sucks, and they should probably bury him underneath the prison. That's icky.
It didn't take long for the 23-year-old, screen name Scooby-Doo ATL01, to steer the chat towards sex. He asked all kinds of sexual questions, like, what positions have you tried? You like doggy? The decoy says, I never did doggy before. And
name is Scooby-Doo ATL01, but Scooby-Doo, and he asked, do you like doggy? Those things are not, by coincidence. He meant that. This guy is probably a furry. Now, that's nothing towards the furry community. You live your best life, but this guy is the weird kind of furry. You know it. You don't name yourself Scooby-Doo and ask someone if they like doggy style, and you don't like to dress up as a doggy. That's just a guess.
Scooby-Doo says, well, if we ever have sex, I'll introduce it to you. But I switch positions a lot, so you're bound to learn a few new tricks.
Learn a few new tricks? He's going with the dog scheme? I'm just saying.
Now, the man with the bag of tricks is walking in our house. We hired a very young-looking 19-year-old to play the part of the girl.
Hey.
Hey.
Took you a while to get here.
Yeah, well, someone can't get good directions of where they live.
I'm just taking stuff out of the dryer. It'll take a second. I made you some sweet tea.
All
I have
right.
to do something to keep you awake. You can see, I just gotta finish taking this stuff out.
You'd never guess, by the way this man confidently walks into our house, that he's seen Dateline's investigations into internet sex predators before. And he's still willing to risk being exposed on national television.
Before Chris Hansen busts this dude's balls, this goes a little bit against my whole how can you just walk into a house without meeting somebody, because she does like kind of look at him from the door and call him in and walk but at the same time I still think it's a bit weird to not meet someone face to face before walking into their house. Like, she still kind of like walked away. There was no introduction, no hey, like, oh my god, it's been so long, like, wow, let's have a, like, I'm looking at you in the eyes. I put my basket of clothing down for 2 seconds. I'm 13 and for some reason the biggest thing that I need to do right now is take the clothes out of the dryer after you just drove 2 hours to get here, instead of like talking to you. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that flags aren't going off in your head and that you're just like just walking on in is just, it's crazy to me. It's crazy.
You have a hard time finding the place, or?
Yeah, man.
got lost, huh?
Yeah, who are you?
Oh, who are you?
I'm Dennis.
In our latest hidden camera operation, this time in rural Fortson, Georgia, 90 minutes south of Atlanta, it doesn't surprise us that the chat rooms are full of men aware of our previous investigations. Men who want to have sex with a minor, but are concerned they might be caught on tape.
It's actually been referenced by name at this point. Did you ever see To Catch a Predator?
Do you think that this is a deterrent in some ways
They're
for
not
people
showing
coming
up.
over?
I mean, they're not coming over because they're afraid that it's media.
Del Harvey, her screen name, is a member of Perverted Justice, the online watchdog group dedicated to catching internet sex predators.
It's just a matter of getting them in the door.
Dateline paid Perverted Justice a consultant's fee to do what it usually does, go into chat rooms posing as 13 to 15-year-olds home alone, interested in sex. Some decoys pretend to be eager about sex. That's because experts we've spoken to say young teens are often curious, even precocious, when it comes to chatting online about sex without knowing the potential lifelong repercussions of being molested by an adult.
I don't know if anybody's in chat.
While it's encouraging to hear our investigations have scared off some potential child molesters, others, like Scooby-Doo ATL01, obviously didn't get the message. His real name is Dennis Colson, a construction worker from Atlanta. He says he's here to meet a girl named Izzy.
And how old is Izzy?
She told me she was 18.
So that'd be cool then, because she's of legal age.
No, I wasn't going to do anything.
The problem with that, though,
No, she was 18. So it's cool because she's legal age. I wasn't going to do anything, you know? Since I wasn't going to do anything when you dropped that bomb on me that she wasn't 18, I'm going to be like, whatever, because I wasn't going to do anything anyways, even though she said she was 18. But, you know, I'm just a gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah.
is that I have the transcript of your online chat.
Okay.
So you want to start again and tell the story from the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Story was 15.
And what did you guys talk about?
Just a lot of different things that I shouldn't have been talking about.
Give me an example.
Ask her if she was a virgin.
If she was a virgin.
Yes, sir.
And why would you ask that question of a 15-year-old
I really did not
girl?
have, I don't know, I'm sorry, I apologize. But I really did not have any plans to do anything tonight.
Did you bring condoms?
No, sir, I have condoms in my car.
You had, well then, so you did bring condoms.
Yes, but they are for my, I mean, I have it for safety, but I mean, that's just hanging out. I wasn't going to do it. I swear, seriously swear,
so
I
you
was not going to do anything.
But you talk about jail.
I know.
You can't go to jail for not doing anything.
When I start to read some of his chat log, he gets up and starts pacing. Laugh out loud.
What positions have you tried?
Oh, God, I'm an idiot.
You know how to ride? You like doggy? And then you ask,
Oh, God, stop. Okay.
just
Okay,
one
I
more.
understand what you're saying.
You say, do
I
you,
understand what
you
you're
ask
saying.
if you
Okay,
delete all those IMs when you're done. I'd hate to have your mom get nosy.
Now it's time to tell him something he
said, yeah, please just stop. Just stop. Just stop. You would think if this guy's seen the show before, he would have, already knew what the outcome was. Like, why would he grace them with screen time? I mean, thankfully he did, but why?
already knows.
Have you ever seen the program Dateline NBC?
Yes, I probably have. I don't know. Oh, my God.
You ever seen the stories where
Yes.
men come to the house trying to meet teens?
Yes, but I wasn't trying to do that, I promise.
Well, I got to tell you something. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on guys, men trying to meet teens on the internet.
It was stupid. I'm a stupid man. That's all I can say. But I would like to leave.
He's free to leave, but he won't get very far. Perverted Justice has joined forces with the Harris County Sheriff's Office, providing chat logs and phone records, evidence needed to make an arrest. Here in Georgia, if a man makes a date online for sex with someone he believes to be a minor, it's a felony.
Down on the ground! Down on the ground!
Law enforcement, working with the online watchdog group Perverted Justice, steps in.
Put your hands behind your back.
Even the U.S. Marshals and Secret Service are involved. Remember Scooby-Doo ATL01, 23-year-old Dennis Colson? He made plans to teach new sex tricks to a girl he was told was 15.
Oh my God, I'm a idiot.
After
This guy doesn't look 23. He's 23? This man is balding. I'm not saying that people aren't balding at 23. Some people are. Some people just have bad hair genes. But not just the balding, but he just looks like 40. Like, life is not treating this man very well. And it's not going to get better. After all the stress he's about to go through, he's gonna he's gonna be well in his 64 to 65 range when by the time he's 30, you know, because his life is done.
After he's arrested, he's put in an unmarked car and taken to this EMS station where he'll be questioned by law enforcement. His car is searched. The police find directions to the house along with condoms and marijuana.
More TVs in here?
Colson is then brought to a room where he waits to be interrogated. That's where he meets Harris County Sheriff Mike Jolly, who finds out this isn't Colson's first run-in with the law.
I'd like to get out of jail free card.
There's no get out of jail free card.
No, about from my parents, what I'm saying.
Oh, you've already used it one time?
I used it one time. It's done now, especially with this. It's over. It's over.
What you been picked up for?
Let's just not talk about it.
Well, I mean, we're going to find out.
Turns out Scooby-Doo has had several prior charges.
Colson, he had 4 prior charges, from theft to simple battery, simple assault. Some of these are aggravated type crimes.
But he was never convicted. Tonight, he'll have 4 more charges added to the list. Enticing a child for indecent purposes, obscene internet contact, criminal attempted child molestation, and possession of marijuana.
This guy is dangerous because he has a few battery aggressive assault charges. And for a guy that size to show up, and that the decoy is a really good like physical example of how small a young child can be, and this guy is just huge. Like that child would have stood no chance in hell against this man because he's absolutely massive. And if there was at all a real child on the end of this guy, and at any point that girl decided, no, this is not something that I want to do, there would be nothing that this child could do to stop whatever this guy had planned. And that's just awful. So it's good that he got caught, and hopefully he didn't keep doing these things. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'm gonna stop right here. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll keep it up. I've been enjoying doing this kind of content, and I'll get better at this outro. I've been a lot and stuttering over my words, so we're gonna try to get better at that. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys later. Peace.